ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्मैवादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। शिवोऽहम्। It is the 30th stanza of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4. अपरे नियताहारः प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति। अपरे नियताहारः प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति। सर्वेऽप्येते यज्ञविदो यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषः। अपरे नियताहारा प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति। सर्वे अपि एते यज्ञविदः यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषः। Apare means other. Niyatahara means taking prescribed food. Pranan, it means to prana. Praneshu, it means in the pranas. Juhvati, it means sacrifice in the fire of prana. Sarve, it means all. Api means also. Ete means these. Yajnavid means knower of the yajna, the process of sacrifice in the holy fire, that is called a yajna, homa. Yajna kshapita kalmashaha, that destroy every sin in the yajna. That is the word meaning of this stanza. Now the total meaning of this stanza prescribed as in book. Other yogis, these knowing the secret of yajna, they takes prescribed food and do the sacrifice prana in pranas. In this way they destroy their all sins in the yajna holy fire. Satchidananda Sadguru Paramatma, the master of millions of galaxies and the base and the basic structural support and functional support of these all galaxies. His Highness comes to on this earth for the sake of mankind and deliver his most precious teachings in the form of stanzas of Geeta. In this stanza, the Lord Krishna, the Mahavishnu, saying, Krishna said to his disciple Arjuna, because all beings is being the existence, and existence is called Satchidananda, and Satchidananda is Krishna, and Krishna comes in the form of master time to time. The Satchidananda comes in the form of master time to time. The Satchidananda, the Krishna, the Shiva, the Brahma, these are not 2, 3 or 4. These are only one. The same energy divided in these form. When you put the current energy in the fan is moving. When you put this current energy in refrigerator, the energy cooling. When you put this energy in heater, the energy convert into heat. Then you put this energy in a motor, the energy convert in the motion. So the Brahma, the Shiva, the Vishnu, these are not three, these are one. The name may be different, the work may be different, but that existence is one. I am not saying energy here, existence. So the teaching of Krishna start by the known example of that time. At that time the yajnas was very famous. Everybody can know the yajna. So Krishna taking this famous example, because by this example everybody can understand. So yajna is the example of teaching Lord Krishna to Arjuna. My dear Arjuna, in the path of knowing of the God Satchidanand in you. Krishna is not saying the Satchidanand is another thing and you are another thing. No, the Satchidanand is living in you. No religion says like that. Other religion says nobody can become a god, but this religion says, Indian religion, new religion says everyone is already God. The greatest factor in your food habit, only this main factor can help you in the meditation of awareness. The prescribed food only must be taken by the seekers. I want to repeat. Only prescribed food must be taken by the seekers. In this Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, stanza 17, this subject is more clear. Yuktahar viharasya yukta karma suchastushu. So the prescribed food is the deciding factor in the enlightenment. Atma Sakshatkara. Who will prescribe the food? Who will prescribe? Doctor will prescribe? Dietitian will prescribe? Who will prescribe? The priest of temple will prescribe? They are also not knowing what must be prescribed food in the divinity. I see many doctors, they are smoking. A person who is smoking, a person who is taking bad type of food like burger, like Pepsi, like cola and other things, how can he prescribe you food? Because he is full, he do not know about his food. I want to tell with force this thing. Many doctors is smoking, and how can they say to other person, do not smoke, smoke is injurious to health. So the prescribed food decided by your master. Master will prescribe you. Master is your dietitian. My master is your doctor. There is divine science. There is spiritual conditions and spiritual carefulness. If you are not sincere in your food is different from the teaching of Master, it is not possible that you enlarge. It is very, very clear thing. There is senses, 5 senses, and their food is different. Mouth taken food, material, eating material. Ear taking sound, food, music. That is the food of ear. Skin taking the sensation, that is the food of skin. Eye taking the visions, that is the food of eyes. Nose taking the aromas, smelling, that is the food of nose. We will not talk here for every type of food, because it is only token statement. When you come to the Master, Master will teach you in detail. So, now we are talking about only one, that is the food by mouth. If we talk all 5 senses, this discourse will be very long. So, if you are taking merciless food, you can understand what is the merciless food. That is the non-veg, that is the flesh, that is the mutton, that is the egg, that is the chicken. That is merciless food. A person can eat non-veg. How can he feel the mercy to others? When the person is putting that food in mouth, he is automatically become a cruel person. The vegetables, they are not so cruel, because the vegetables comes in this earth by the direct sunlight. Even they have life, but that is not type of life, that is type of the energy of sun is converted in the vegetables. They have no blood, they have no flesh, they have chlorophyll, and the vegetables can regrow again. But if you cut the leg of God, the leg will not regrow again. So the vegetable eating is good for divine path. If you are taking alcohol, you know the alcohol direct struck on the central nervous system. So the taking alcohol going to blunt your senses, you are going to make blunt your micro awareing and micro feelings of the sensory nervous system. So the alcoholic person cannot stay the long time with the Master. So alcoholic person do not have the faith or love continuously flowing with the Master. If they leave alcohol for the long time, it may be in 0.0001% they can be turned, but it is guaranteed that if you leave the alcohol, a person, and stay with the master in the service of master, we can give you the next birth of human. But alcoholic person, very difficult to know this skill. The more chili, if you are eating red chili, black pepper, red pepper, then you cannot control your anger. If you are taking the spicy food, spicy tasty food, then you cannot stable in your mind in the meditation, because the spicy food brings the spicy thoughts. It is the direct connection. So, the more chili brings more anger, and non-veg and wine and spicy food brings instability of mind with worse quality. They are not helpful in the divine path, even they brings hurdles. You know hurdles? We see the hurdle race in Olympic. The persons, they stuck with hurdles and fall down. So they brings the hurdles and you will fall down, definitely. The food is broad subject in the divinity, spirituality and practices of towards the enlightenment. It has a big department of big knowledge. So the brahmacharya is depend on food also. If you are taking unnecessarily unwanted, unprescribed food, then you cannot stay in brahmacharya. Your essence of your body, your teja, your oja will be discharged and you will become weak person. So the second thing is brahmacharya. The food is brings brahmacharya also, prescribed food, and very helpful also in brahmacharya. The prescribed food brings stability in mind, stability in meditation, boost progress. It is a person, if a person eat everything, then the person think and everything, and then the person do everything. He cannot sit. His monkey mind took him away from the master. So the prescribed food is essential. So many persons, holy persons, give the prescribed food by the ashram to his disciples. So prescribed food taker can be able to gain this prana. The prescribed food can enlight in their body the prana fire and can sacrifice the prana in the prana's fire. So this is the meaning of this stanza's first word, first phrase. Prane. The first phrase is that अपरे प्राणान प्राणेषु जुह्यति, प्राणेन प्राणा प्राणेषु जुह्यति, अपरे नियतहारा prana praneshu juhyati. So deep meaning of this part I say. And now the next stanza I am taking this next phrase I am taking of this stanza. Sarve apyate jnanavido. It means the most loving name of God is Praneshwara. You say to your wife Praneshwari, and wife say to you Praneshwar, but you are not Praneshwar, you are Prankhacheshwar. You are taking the prana of your wife, and wife is taking your prana also. You are not Praneshwar, you are not giving the prana to your wife, or your wife is not giving to you prana. So God is only Praneshwar. The God is the God of prana. The God is the God of prana. The God is the life energy. Your all religion says like this. I can quote you in every holy book of this world. In every holy book there is written the God is master of prana. So, master of world is the prana's prana, that is God. And if the prana break down, your body break down. And when the death came, the connectivity of prana or connectivity with God, your prana disconnect. So the unconscious condition too, your prana become very big. So before prana energy finish, like a toy, like a cell in the toy, or before the life is human body finished, you would know the knower of yajna. The knower of yajna spend their life energy, wealth and time in the jnana yajna, because only they know the real meaning of yajna. In Indian religion and spirituality, these are many types of yajna. Ashwamedha yajna, Vajpayee yajna, Maheshwar yajna, Agnisht home yajna, Atiratra yajna, Gausav yajna. Millions of time you do this yajna, but by this yajna you only take the superior condition of life, other planet, Swarga, Vaikuntha, Goloka, etc. But the Jnana Yajna, only and only one Jnana Yajna, he can liberate you and you never die and never born. So the Jnana Yajna is millions times more precious than this Yajna. No yajna can directly destroy your unknowing, your blindness, your unknowing of truth. You can become the Trishanku, or you can become the person in the heaven, but without Jnana Yajna, you cannot become the moksha. God says, if you do not know the real presence of existence, that is greatest sin in the Valmiki Ramayana says. So only Jnana Yajna can destroy your all sin, and the beginning of sin, and present sin, and the coming future sin also. So only by the Jnana Yajna you can prevent yourself. This is the Jnana Yajna brings awareness of Atma Sakshatkara. You will become a pure soul. And Jnana Yajna also create the fire that coming sin will burn in the future. So the great master teach you the Jnana Yajna, and other master teach you the other Yajna. Other Yajna have their aim. They want satisfaction, they want some fruits, they want some result, they want some desire, they want some material things. But Jnana Yajna is the supreme Yajna. There is the aimless, there is no desire, there is a stability, there is the existence, there is the light of enlightenment, there is the Atma Sakshatkar, there is the Jnana Yajna can turn you, can transform you into the living God and destroy the Maya, destroy the illusion, destroy all your bad feelings, destroy all your evils, destroy all your tensions, destroy all your worries, destroy all your unpleasant condition. You will become a spring of pleasure. No yajnas other than Jnana Yajna giving this thing to you. So, no other yajna brings the complete freedom of your soul. Only Jnana Yajna brings the complete freedom of your soul, that called moksha. So now, there was a story of Brattasur. I told last day, I was not remember that name, that by the Brattasur, if you do any tap, the Brattasur is going to tap. He was a good lover of Lord Vishnu also, but Indra is jealous. So Indra killed the Brattasur by the Vajra. Innocent Brattasur killed by the Indra. He is not desiring anything. He was doing the tapa only. But if you go the wrong direction, you will kill like Brattasur. So by other yoga, you can become Nahush and kicked out from heaven even. Not with Vasishtha. You cannot become Vasishtha. You cannot become Jnani by other yoga and other yajna. So Jnana Yajna is the supreme form of all. The Vedanta, the extract of the divinity of Hindu mythology, Upanishad describe slightly knowledge of this Jnana Yajna. 108 Upanishads. The conclusion of this Upanishad says the Jnana is supreme. When I say the Jnana, it is not your knowledge. It is millions away from your knowledge. Because it is not subject of your intellect. It is the last achievement of all religions of this world. It is the center of all knowing. So the knower of all yagyas knows the Atma Sakshatkar is the greatest yagya in you. And that yagya is going on. But you do not know. If you know that, you will be enlightened. The Sadguru is the Purohit, priest of and godfather of this yagya. And the seeker is the Jajman, is the bearing all the expenditure of this yagya. He is taking the diksha for this yagya. The awareness is the fire of this jnana yagya. And desires, illusions, mana, buddhiha, chitta, ego, all these havi. Havi, you know. Havi means the material. Putting in the fire with the mantras. That is havi. The complete awareness and Atma Sakshatkar is the result of this yagya. And the days, this yagya is days and stages, is the sakshi, witnessing, meditation, being, it means bhan, and enlightenment and super enlightenment. These are the stages of this yagya. These are the days of this yagya. Man is the yagya pashu. It means the sacrificing animal is man. It will be sacrificed in this yagya. Atma bodha is the result, and divine extreme pleasure is the ananda, happiness, jivan mukti, jivan mukt ananda. It is the yagya's happiness. Prana is the expenditure, wealth of this yagya. Service of master is the donation, and respect and love to the master is the working mode of this yagya. The Shraddha. The pleasantness of the master is working mode. In the pleasantness of the master is the base of this yagya also. It is a jnana. Surya, Jnana Surya Yagya, Raj Surya Yagya, it is Jnana Surya Yagya. By the all darkness of unknown and illusion, Maya wash out by this yagya, and the light of God comes. Stand forever, never leave you, and you will transform it into the living God. It is the meaning of Yagya Kshapita Kalmasha.